That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Arvanauts, to a Thursday night stream. If you are not involved watching a cat fight between two far more powerful than they ever should have been individuals, then I'm glad that you're joining us for something Oblivion Remastered, for, things that actually should make a difference, at least more than whatever the hell that is that's going on. But good to see everybody. Welcome, and welcome to a Thursday stream. Before I go any further, I'm going to let everyone know right now. I am tired, y'all, and I'll tell you why I am tired after a long day today. But I am tired, but I'm feeling good. I got the stuff done that I need to get done, but oh man, whew, it was a lot of stuff. But before I go any further, just a couple of reminders about way to support the channel. And hi to Prince Justin and to JD Metters. Hello, Jeff, and hello to Echo Alpha. Good to see everybody as we get rolling here. So if you've not already done so, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube, !ArvTube. We are at a new record level of subscribers. So every new subscription on YouTube gets us a new record of subscribers. It's free for you to do that, but it really does help us out. So please consider doing that. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is !ArvTweets, unless it gets its government contract rejected, which, who knows. Also, my cats are now in full-out attack mode because, of course, it's 9:30, so that's the time when it's time for cats to go bursting around the house at top speed, which is what they're doing. You all right? Everything good? It's funny because they go over to the post, which is where their cat tree is. Then they, scratch wildly at it with their eyes wild, and then they go flying out at each other, waiting to see if they can, pounce on each other. So, but they have a great time with each other. Yeah? Go find them, Sherbert. You can do it. You have faith. I have faith you can find him. Anyway, so Twitter, if it still exists. In the meantime, Blue Sky would be great. I am up to 904 followers there, folks. And as I said, when I get 1,000 followers, I am off of that. Wants to inspire Sherbert. Oh, man. Ganesh might need the inspiration. We'll see. They usually can hold their own pretty well with each other, but Anyway, so !Blue Sky, only 96 followers away from never having to think about Twitter again, and that is !ArvSky. So please do follow me over there. I would love that. Again, website for this, arvanelleron.com, and don't forget to check out Zach Clay's and my DM and GM tip show called Gen GMs, and you can join us over there. That also, we're up to 96 subscribers there. We're almost up to 100 subscribers on that YouTube. So that would be a new record as well. So please join us for that. I would appreciate it. On the financial front, !Arv Shop for the merchandise area, !Arv Treon for the Patreon, which is the financial backbone of the channel. Really, I'm trying to push to get that into triple digits. So please consider following us over there and subscribing, supporting the Patreon. Also consider subscribing to the channel. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. And hey, what's going on? I'm glad to see more people hanging out on YouTube. Always a pleasure to have folks there as well. So thank you. Welcome. Let me see. And then on the so summing to the channel is great. Please do that. On the publishing front, Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. I just got a little bit restocked for those, so I can send off some ArvCon rewards, which I will do tomorrow morning as I continue to play catch up. I'm almost done with everything, which is great because it's also my son's birthday tomorrow, and so we're going to be hanging out with my son, and then obviously on Saturday it is my son's birthday party. So it's going to be a big couple of days here in Casa del Arv as Mini Arv turns 9 years old, his final single digit age. So he's very excited, as you might imagine. So anyway, that is, what was I saying about that? Oh, that was Icarus. Yes, Icarus. For that, Library. That's my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. My 5e Adventure and Sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. Thank you, Prince Justin. I will pass that along. And Greyshade. That's my Greyshade IP. Greyshade Renegade Heretic. The Greyshade IP. The Grey Assassin Trilogy from Athos Arts. You can find at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks there. And you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade, which is officially coming out at Gen Con. In fact, it will not only be officially coming out, it will also be debuted. You'll get a chance to see the adventure Death of a Noble being run by one Brandon O'Brien, who is also the designer of the game. He'll be running it for yours truly and Karen Menzel and Richard Lee Byers and also Toya Kristen Finley and who am I missing? And Jennifer Brozek is going to be a part of that as well. Jen's new this year for that, so that's why I was not thinking about it immediately. But yes, that's going to be happening. I'm very excited for that. That's going to be Friday night of Gen Con, and we're going to be releasing it there. We will have copies to sell, so I'm super excited about that. So definitely pre-order Greyshade right now with exclamation point Greyshade. And as always, if you have not already done so, please support our various causes. Exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message, we'll do so for others in this situation in the future. And with that, I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to say hi to all of you people. Now, unlike the cats who are running around behind me wildly, I am tired today. And you want to know why I'm tired? For the following reason. I got up this morning. I took my son to school. My son, it was also field day today. So I don't know if any of you ever did that when you were little, but field day is basically, for a lot of American schools, is where you basically go to a local park or something like that, and then you do all these special events. It was actually hot today. It was actually high 80s. It's going to be dropping down into the low 80s tomorrow and then back into the mid 70s again. So we haven't completely moved into summer, but it was definitely feeling more like summer today. And so we were, so anyway, it wasn't books. No, that would have been even, I could see that, but no, definitely not this time. So anyway, so it was field day. And so they were like, splashing water on each other and doing all these relay races and stuff like that. He had a blast. It was great. So we watched a little bit of that. Then I went home and I had to go pick up my daughter because every day from now until the end of the semester, or end of the year, is a half day in the town in Connecticut where we live, which I think is ridiculous. Like it again, why not just combine the half days together and then let them go early? And the answer is because a half day technically counts as a full day for purposes of like state requirements and stuff like that. So it's, oh my God, you two. What are you doing? Hey, battle. I know, but can you not battle? Yeah. They're waiting right now. Let me see if you can. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to move like this. All right, there's one. There's Ganesh who's waiting. Now, what you can't see is Sherbert right below me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Okay, so he moves away. Sherbert waits. He's waiting. Tail swishing back and forth. Oh. He's moving in. Slowly. Sherbert is pretending not to be interested, but that is a lie. So now they do this thing where they lay down at opposite ends of the office and stare at each other as if they're both done when they're clearly are not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in my camera, and in about 30 seconds, one of them is going to go pounce on the other, and it's going to continue again. Right? Yeah. I have to be careful not to roll onto Sherbert, who's decided the best place to be is right behind my chair. Anyway, we get content before and in Oblivion. Anyway, so yeah, it was pretty hot, high 80s. All right, so anyway, back to what I was talking about. So we did the field day. It was great. Came back, picked up my daughter from school, and picked up little R from school, and then she and I grabbed some lunch on the way home. Then I came up and I had some work to do here to catch up on some emails and things like that I have not been able to do. And then the time came to finish building the pergola. Now, I believe it is pronounced pergola and not pergola. I believe it is pergola. For those of you who don't know, a typical pergola is basically like a thing that stands above like a garden or flower beds or something, and you twine ivy on it. Basically, you'll see these in certain Renaissance era gardens and stuff like that, right? No, I did not get the Costco kit. So we got something from Midtown, and the reason is because it is not a typical pergola. It is a sunshade pergola because we need something. Our umbrella from last year broke, and our back deck is amazing, but our back deck also is crazy hot in the summer. And so, yep, there they go. They just went screaming out of the area. At some point, I'll hear them like storming down the stairs. So we got this thing that's going to provide shade, and that's great. And we did a lot of research. This was an excellent brand, wonderful. It does, however, take some assembly. So I began the building of this pergola a couple of days ago when I built the pillars for the pergola, and that took probably about like an hour. It came in this absurdly heavy box that my wife and I had to cart over to the deck. It was very heavy. So we opened everything up. Everything's very neatly packaged. Great. The instructions, not as impressive as you might think. Oh, are they, McSauce? So not as impressive as you might think. They were kind of not great for a reason that I'll describe in a minute. Anyway, so I built the pillars. That was fine. That was on Tuesday. Didn't have a chance to do anything yesterday. I was out with my son all day. So then today was when I was going to finish it. I walked out at 3:00 in the afternoon. I finished up with the pergola and then put together all the trash and recycling and took it out at 9:00. It took me 6 hours to assemble that thing. And that was not counting the hour that I spent on Tuesday putting together the pillars. It's a lot of work. It's not that it's hard. It's just time consuming. There's a lot of screws to put together, and it's really just 4 pillars, 4 cross beams, right? Some stabilizing braces, and then the canopy that you put over on the side. But by the time I got to the end, everything was fairly clear until we got to how the canopy actually fits on the top of this thing. And the video is no use because the video is like, all right, stretch it over to this side. I must have turned that thing around like 4 or 5 times trying to figure out what side to put it on and how to actually stretch it. But it turned out I figured it out wrong because I finally figured out that the way they want you to secure the other end of the canopy, because it just slides across, very cool, and then slides back, and then there's a little tie to lock it in place when you want it open. But the way to secure it is with a magnet. It doesn't say anywhere in the instructions anything about a magnet. There's barely any text in the thing at all. It's all like for, Fisher Price, My First Instruction Book, where everything has to be done with pictures instead of text at all. The video time lapses beyond it. So I didn't fully understand until I saw on one side of the canopy, after it was already put together, there's a circular thing which is metal, and on the other side is a metal bracket that isn't there for any other reason. And I was like, that must be what they mean. Which means that to fix it, I'm going to have to unscrew every one of the things attaching the canopy to the wheels that slide across, turn it around, reattach the screws so it can then go across and attach. And I'm here to tell you I'm not looking forward to doing that. And then once that's done, we actually then just have to put some wood screws into the bases of it, into our wooden deck, which is fine because the wooden deck is old, and frankly, if I had the money, I would want to get rid of it anyway. So yeah. Now, it's beautiful, though. I mean, it's beautiful, and it would have been awesome to be under it while I was sweating my ass off today, putting it up. But it's going to be amazing for this weekend during the party when the birthday party for my son. He's going to be out playing on this bouncy castle thing, and the kids are going to be running around, and the adults will be nice and comfy under their shaded pergola. So it'll be worth it, but your boy is tired. Because after that, then I had to, as I say, collect all the garbage and the recycling, bring all of that out, and then sort of come upstairs. So tomorrow I have to do the last bit of work. I have to get some stuff prepped for the party on Saturday. And then he's going to have his birthday dinner with just the family before his party, which is for everyone else. So yes, it's 10 by 10. So again, I'll take a picture of it later. It looks great. I put it together well, if I do say so myself. It's once it's together, it's nicely assembled, but the directions are just not quite there. So that really annoyed me though. When I saw it, I'm like, oh God, that's what they meant. I don't want to do that anyway. So it's all right. I will undo it and then redo it, turn it around, and get it working the right way. But having said that, I am very excited that it like is going to do what it's going to do. It means we're going to have a really nice 10 by 10 shaded area. It means that we won't have to put up with an umbrella that has the little rope to pull the umbrella together, which breaks. That's what happened to our last one. We're not going to have to deal with, like, when it's windy, and it can get very windy around here. Once we wrap up the canopy, like once you tie it up, there's very little for anything to blow away from it, you know, like the pillars themselves, it's all like a very spare structure, so the wind would just blow around it. It wouldn't like blow it over or anything like that. So it's going to be great. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited that we have it for the summer, but I was not expecting it was going to take me 7 hours to put it together. And my wife did help, you know, in a little bit, but it was mostly a one-person job. But it wasn't like the stuff was heavy. Again, nothing was like weird or tedious. It was just time consuming. And I did it all with a hex wrench. And by the way, I lost the hex wrench below this godforsaken deck, which for some reason the people made so there are holes between the slats. So once you lose it, that's it. It's gone. But fortunately, we have, you know, as I'm sure many of you do, have like 75 million hex wrenches. So that was not a big deal to replace. But is it nicer than my house in Oblivion? I like my house better than my house in Oblivion, although if I were a mage IRL, boy, would I love my house in Oblivion, because my house in Oblivion is amazing. And I do have one, indeed. It is called Frostcrag. It is the mage's home. And I've heard from Dragonspear and a lot, you know, some like, oh, the fighter's castle is great because you have your own servants. Listen, I was on the top of the tower looking out at Tamriel, at Cyrodiil, rather, I should say. That thing is legit. I have a Frost Atronach now called Frosty. I mean, right, Prince Justin? Like, oh, man. And there's still more to do with that, by the way, to sort of trick out. We haven't done it yet, but there's still more that needs to be done. So, yeah, I was very happy with it. And we have some more Mages Guild quests that we need to get done. We're not finished with the Mages Guild stuff yet. Then I probably want to do some Fighters Guild quest things. Still bouncing around whether I want to do the Thieves Guild one or not. I'm not sure. I don't want to do Dark Brotherhood. So like, or whether at that point I would finally get into main quest stuff. So we'll see. You can look north and say I can see my house from here. Because it's not as big, yeah. I actually saw an interesting thing today that suggested that Oblivion has more interesting cities than Skyrim. And I'd have to think about that. Let's load that one. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes. I do want to do the Crusaders of the Nine, and I do have that one, yes. No, there's a few other side quests that I would definitely do, but I mean in terms of like big scale sort of side quest chains, Mage Guild, Fighter Guild for sure. Yes, I want to do the one. In fact, here. I definitely want to do, I want to do the Fighters one at some point, right? Pilgrimage, which is the Servants of the Nine one, I want to do. I have a few of these other ones here that I want to do. I'm not up to level 17 yet. I'm not sure that I want to do the Hircine thing. Some of these things, like, I don't care about the Venerable Vintage stuff. The Paranoia thing I'm worried about, because Paranoia, according to Drew, who's played this, that's kind of a pain to do. So we'll have to see about it. So anyway. Yeah. Oh, man. I had a lot of, Prince Justin, I had a lot of live and drink going on today. It was warm today. Okay, right. But I have to do the Mages Guild thing, which is travel to Skingrad and speak with Halliers. Okay. And I have traveled to Skingrad, so as I've been saying all along, I will do that. I will travel to Castle Skingrad. I will fast travel places if I've been there before. So. Oh, it's going to be so nice. Nice and chill, Oblivion. I walked into the house, which was like a nice, comfortable 73, after being outside in like 89 degrees. And I was like, you know that feeling when you come in and like you do the thing with the shirt, you know, where you're just like, it was, so nice. Look at that. There's my boy Frosty. This is beautiful. Look at this. I wonder if I can... It's a great shot. Oh, yeah? Oh, that doesn't surprise me. Okay. Here we go. Hey.
Ah, you are here to see the Count, yes?
Yes.
He has been expecting you.
Good.
Please, wait here. I shall inform him of your arrival.
Sounds good, single voice. I...
What do you want?
I want you to go get him.
Be seeing you.
Can you... I just had to push her so she could go up the... Oh, God, that was so funny. Man alive. I have embraced my my inner I've embraced my inner mage. Like, these blade things I will use in certain cases, but I think I'm going to try to mage it up, I think. The sneak mage thing just doesn't work. Inner power leveler, I guess. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to wait? Can I go? Did you? Am I supposed to actually have to wait here? Dude. All right.
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances.
Indeed, vampire.
I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the
Yeah.
last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and handshakes, I fear.
Well, let's talk about it.
I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor.
All right, tell me about, well, first of all,
Perhaps
this.
you'd better speak with my...
Okay. Rumors?
What can be said about taxes? They're high, but we must pay. At least they are administered efficiently, and the shrinkage is within decent limits.
Great. Okay, now give me your info.
I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted.
Because I saved
Consider
you.
the implications of that, as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, mage. There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you what I know.
Besides me saving you?
One good turn deserves another, after all.
Except that I saved you before.
And missed the opportunity? To take advantage of your help? I think not. I assure you, the information I have will be worth your time.
Oh, sure. What's the problem?
It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I
You need
nor
me to
my
get you a
guards
garlic
can become
pizza?
directly involved. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood Crust Cavern, southeast of the town. They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad. While I do not believe my identity has been compromised, I do not wish to take any chances, and so cannot act on either matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then, I will tell you what I know.
You want me to kill the vampires, take out the hunters? What are you talking about?
What do you wish to know about it?
Why are vampires there?
I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators are never far behind. This is not the first time such a thing has happened, however.
No.
On some level, they're aware of my presence. Whether they covet all that I have, or simply wish to see it destroyed, I do not know. They have given in to their instincts, and are little more than animals. They need to be exterminated, one way or another.
You sound really calm about this. Where's the cavern?
The cavern is a short distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully.
All right.
Very well.
What about these vampire hunters?
A troublesome lot. I expect you to deal with them.
Who are they?
There are at least 3 of them. I know only one by name, a wood elf, called Eridor. He's rather good from what I understand. I could handle them myself, but it would be unwise to display my prowess in public. That is the folly of the young and proud. Of course, should you be caught murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I can't be connected with this, remember?
Where are they?
This I cannot say. I have refrained from expressing too much interest, lest their attention be turned towards the castle. The citizens will likely know more. I imagine many have noticed their presence here.
Okay. How should I deal with them?
Kill them. Run them out of town. Do what you will. I simply want them gone. Of course, should you... I cannot arouse further suspicion by offering leniency to you, should you find yourself on the wrong side of the law.
Tremendous. Okay.
Very well.
All right.
I shall
Your
await your
Grace.
return. Bye.
Be seeing you.
All right. First order of business is to deal with these hunters. And we're not going to kill them. I would have not have killed them anyway, but... there you go. Exactly. Like, we can't do that.
Excuse me. I'm on duty.
No problem. Let me talk about
You have
Glorcia.
something you want to...
Thinks there's a plot against him.
Really? He's getting worse then. Thanks for letting me know. If you think he's becoming dangerous, you come straight to me, and I'll handle it.
Okay. What about Yanis Hasseldor?
All appointments to see the Count must be made through Hal Lurs.
All right. Any rumors?
I'll buy sweet rolls from Salmo the baker any day. Once I was carrying a sweet roll when 3 thugs attacked me. So I took the sweet roll. Good day.
That was odd. All right. Well. All right, vampire hunters. I should just, like, I'll run them out of town, go to the freaking cavern, take out the vampires, and then I deal with both of you. Solve both those problems. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to go to the cavern yet. I want to go... I want to go deal with the hunters. don't know what I'm going to say to them. I'm going to be like, hey, vampires? There aren't any. Don't worry about it.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Good tidings, citizen.
Good tidings to you and to all of your kin. Good tidings, good Christmas, and a happy New Year. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Get up. You a vampire hunter?
Erador says I ain't supposed to chat with people in town. Sorry.
Oh. You get up.
I'm busy. You got business to discuss, you talk to Erador.
You're busy. You were just asleep. All right, come on, Frosty. Let's leave the busy people alone. Get up. Talk to me.
I'm just doing my job. You got a problem with it? You go talk to Erador.
I was just waking you up. Erador! You seem to be the man of the hour.
Oh, no. Not another one. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I'm here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what my men and I are doing here in town, right?
I don't live here.
Well, what do you want with me? I'm a busy man, and I don't have time to stand around and chat.
I have information for you.
All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up?
Yeah, the cavern. Bloodcrust Cavern.
Is that so? Well, perhaps we'll have to pay them a little visit. Thanks for the tip, friend.
Did it work?
Oh, you again. What do you want?
Some
What is
questions.
it you want to know?
Well, where are you looking?
I've got my men scattered all over town. Shamar's up by the statue, Vontus is out in the high pasture, and Karsten has the town exit near the castle covered.
At the moment, you actually have all of them sleeping in rooms. Who are you?
You'll have to forgive me if I don't answer. I don't trust you, frankly.
Oh, I'll come back to that. Rumors.
If you've done good deeds,
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
we'll see. Handsomely done. How nice. How nice. For me? Thank you. That will get you something.
All right. So,
You've already told me all that.
I
Watch
had-
your back, citizen. Good
I
to
had
see you again,
questions.
friend. I don't suppose you've noticed anything.
Oh, and I should have
out of the
beguiled
ordinary
him.
around here.
I should have
What
beguiled
is
him.
it you want to know?
Why are you here?
So word hasn't gotten around to all the townspeople. Interesting. They must be very good at keeping a low profile. We heard tell
Not at the
that vampires have
moment, although that
infiltrated
might
town.
change.
Came here to
I would
root
say,
them
Jeff.
out. I've got my men. Shamar's up. If you say so. By all accounts, he preached. You should go to Anvil.
Okay.
Watch your back, citizen.
All right, see ya. Ooh, where are you going? Are you going to the cavern? Oh, this is so exciting. Are you going to the cavern? Let's follow them. See if they're going to the cavern. Oh, you're going to go vampire hunting. That's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hey, are you all going to the vampire cave? Yeah, I'm going to do that too. I mean, I've been colluding with another vampire. And also, it's not colluding. We're just not revealing the information about what we happen to know, which is that he's a vampire. Listen, I'm here to tell you that if I were actually doing this, that I would not. You know, this is a mage guild thing as far as I'm concerned. These guys really look equipped to handle a bunch of vampires. One dude with a warhammer and kind of leather pants. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to leave my nag here. It's only 121. Only 121 away. I wish I could get a protect spell that lasts longer. I mean, when he becomes a threat, it's like if he does a good job, you know, if he keeps taxes low. No. But like, you know, it depends on what kind of vampire he is. Is he like Interview from the Vampire? Is he what's his face from you know, sparkly vampire guy? Is he Blade? What if he's Blade? If he's Blade, I don't want to mess with him. Precisely, Proxima.
It's you.
Yeah.
The hero of Kvatch.
Hey, what's up?
This is truly an honor.
Oh, the honor's all mine. All right. I got to go follow these guys as they run into a cave with vampires. There's the cavern. I don't know. If I'm a vampire, would you live in blood crust caverns? That's true, actually. It's like a werewolf living in, like, you know, Lupus Lounge. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Lupin Lounge or something. All right. Little bit on the nose. All right, so the plan is we're going to let these guys just basically take them on themselves. I do not want any part of vampirism. Okay.
Take that.
Show me what you've got.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Nice job, vampire hunters. Oh, maybe... Wait, whoa. Maybe don't split up. Maybe don't split up. Maybe that's not a great idea. Maybe don't split up. Wait, that's not good, guys. Oh, jeez. Who do I follow?
Do your worst.
I definitely don't want any... All right. Shamar is down for the count. That's one problem solved. Short Sword of the Fang. What is that? Absorb agility, endurance, intelligence, and luck. Wow. It seems like a vampire sword. Okay. All right. Let me go back and deal with my boys over here. Werewolves always live in the Moonlight Meadows, exactly.
What is it?
Okay. Short sword of enfeeblement. Mithril shield, nice. Alright. Well, my mage's staff needs to be recharged, but for right now, let's go with the Staff of Frost. Alright, Vantis Idalis went down. Alright. Nice try, jackass. Yeah, Frosty, if you could kind of, you know, keep a lookout, my dude. Okay. Okay.
Take that!
All right, good job, Frosty. I'm not worried about my Frost Atronach becoming a vampire, so... Whoa. Okay. I am nervous about the whole vampirism thing, so...
I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things I am.
Yeah! Ugh!
Good job. Okay. The invisible thing is a problem because... Okay. Do I want reassuring? Sure. I'll take some reassuring.
Hello? Who's there?
Wait, is that Ariador? Hello, I'm stuck. Vampires in Bloodcrust Cavern have been disposed of. Now I must deal with the vampire hunters. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I just got hit for the first time by a vampire that time. So... How do I know? How do, like... Because I could have been hit just then. Ooh, take all that. What happened with my boy, It would be in Magic last tab? Okay, I'll check that out in a minute. Oh, a big circle. Alright, so somehow Ariador escaped. I thought I already dealt with him, but apparently not. Right, magic, last tab. Okay, that looks like no, right? Would I... Okay, so I would know it immediately then. Okay, because I definitely do not want to deal with that. Oh, actually, and before I go in here, or before I go out, I should say, I want to see what I've got by way of healing. No, no. Whoops. Because fire was obviously doing more damage than... Okay. Fire was doing more damage than frost there. Alright, I'm going to have to do a little bit of, like, soul trap farming. But we're not going to do that now. Yeah, exactly. I didn't... Right, I thought I might have missed such a message. Well, right, a black soul gem, right? Or a dark soul gem, something like that. I believe. Okay. Black soul gems. Yeah. I mean, listen, all I need to do is just basically run... I've got a soul trap sword and a soul trap bow now. So I can do it, and I might do it after I take care of this quest. But first, we're gonna try to deal with getting rid of the vampire hunter.
It is a privilege. Well met.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you again, friend. I don't suppose you've noticed anything out of the ordinary around here?
I have information for you.
All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up?
They're already dead.
And what? I'm supposed to take your word for it? Sorry, friend, but I'll need some sort of proof. You got any proof?
How about 1,000,000 pounds of vampire dust?
Well, maybe you're not lying after all.
No, I'm not.
If they're gone, then there's no point in hanging around here.
Yeah, buddy.
Amateurs. You people should leave it to the professionals.
Just to be clear, your companions got killed because they were amateurs. You know who killed all the vampires? Me. Two thumbs this guy. Yeah, me. Akbar's blade and Akbar's bow. Nice. Okay. Alright, cool. So now we go back, we tell him, and then he's going to give us some info. That's what I'm hoping here. I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Right, okay. Let's kick it. Oh, actually, you know what else I want to do quickly? Because I may have taken some damage on that repair, right? Let me see if I can repair a few things. Yes, indeed. Okay. I need to sell some of that stuff also because I'm not going to be using a short sword of enfeeblement or a short sword of the Fang. Chillrend and Debase are the only swords that I want, and I could use the gold because we need money, money, money to do more stuff with Frostcrack. Oh, is that true? See, but then again, is that an evil thing though? This is the thing I'm not sure about. Also, can I survive this jump? I did it. I made it. I'm fine. It's all good. Oh. Maybe I made a mistake. I thought I was going to the castle. Whoops. You could trap the souls of humanoid Daedra that way? Ah. I wonder if I could hang around a plane of Oblivion to do that. I've only been to one Oblivion place so far because we're doing the main quest stuff later. So, then it's definitely less evil. The whole soul trap thing makes me uncomfortable already, and it bothers me that that's the only way to sort of restore, you know, to recharge items. Like, I wish there was like a Dark Sun type of deal where it's like there's a preserver and a defiler, and you know, hey, what? Ah, that was terrifying.
How do you do?
Do you know what happened to McKay?
Hey.
You have completed your tasks for the Count, have you not? Then, please, wait here while I inform him.
What?
Greetings to you.
Excuse you. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I don't even know who you are, but good to see you. I just gotta check these crates. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know they were stealing. Never mind. Anyone see me? Are you all good?
Good morning.
Good morning. Goodbye. I wasn't opening that crate for any reason. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Conjuring them with magic and stealing those souls. Ah, yes. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, man, I have to wait. All right. That's a good thought. Conjure them and then steal their souls. Somehow that's not as bad.
So the work is complete. Now we can discuss the information I have for you.
I love how he's sitting right next to my Frost Atronach. He's like, everything's fine.
The cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory.
It's true. But he's under a roof, maybe. I guess that's why.
You convinced them to leave, I see. A wise plan. More hunters will come in time, I'm sure. For now, Skingrad is quiet again. And you have my thanks.
City's weird, man. All right. Give me some info.
Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully, when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil.
Okay.
And they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Manamarco has returned.
Manamarco has returned. Who the hell's that?
Invincible.
Oh.
He's established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know.
Okay.
See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either.
Wow, okay. Who the hell is Manamarco?
He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not.
I see. Yeah, the whole vampirism thing sounds good until you realize it affects everything about, you know, I mean in a game, everything about how you have to interact with people.
I've told you all that I know. Manamarco has come to Cyrodiil, and I believe he means harm to your guild. Traven must know this.
All right, we'll talk to
Even
Traven
I
about
know
it.
that some from your guild have defected to join him. I believe you can be trusted, as you have been attacked once already. Perhaps it is a mistake to make that assumption. Only time will tell, I suppose.
All right, thanks, bro.
Return to your guild, and prepare yourself accordingly.
Okay, don't step out in the sun. Is he okay? I think he was actually burning. I think he was like, I'm going to go inside before I burn to a crisp. I just wanted you all to know. All right, let me check that quest first of all. Right, okay. I will deliver that to Hannibal Traven as soon as I sell some weapons. So we're going to do this first. There's a DLC house set up for vampire PCs, really? My pirate crew? I get a pirate crew? No, I haven't seen my pirate crew. We're going to sell first, and then we're going to go to that. I was not aware that I got a pirate crew.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Which one I They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the elves. You two.
You see, Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Is that one? Okay. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my... Whoa, hi.
Herbal Grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the big orc weapons shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
For big heroes. Outstanding.
Where else? You have to be here. This is the city. The big city. Why waste time in little places?
I see. Okay, let's
interest you
barter.
in some of my fine wares.
Oh, wait.
Farewell.
Wait. That's right.
Herbal Grow Orko. Slash and...
All right. Now we can barter.
Quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
All right. Let's have you... I'm going to sell you some stuff. Now that you are a big fan of mine. How about a short sword of enfeeblement?
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
Yeah, you're beguiled. Okay. There we go. Okay, you have anything exciting? Probably don't. Okay. I guess... How much for steel arrows? Don't have any steel arrows? Guess I could get some iron arrows. Let me get another 20. Okay.
A pleasure to serve you.
Yes, it is.
You too.
Okay. Great. All right. We did that. Now we got to go tell Traven what the deal is. You got to be like, yo, Traven, Mana Marco has come back. That's right. This is not a drill. Mana frickin' Marco. I'm not talking Mona Marco. I'm not talking Mana Miko. I'm talking Mana Marco. Your boy, Mana Marco, has returned. Worse than Joe Mama. Hey, Ramir, how are you? Yeah, I thought about that, Jeff, but I was like, I think I'm fine. I'm using magic attacks anyway.
Greetings, Warlock.
Greetings is right.
How do you do?
Right. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you have some major Uggs today. Hopefully we can get rid of some of those Uggs, and it can turn into huzzahs. I'm not sure what Uggs would turn into, but...
Good afternoon. What news from Skingrad? I assume you've spoken to Count Hasseldor?
Oh, I have, and I got some bad news. Mana Marco.
What?
Mana Marco.
Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives.
No problem. Let me go talk to the guy. Wait. Oh, wrong. I was like, why can't I go down to the lobby? And I was like, it's because you're trying to go to his quarters.
Greetings, Warlock.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Well, Raminus?
You do not yet...
What?
Be seeing you.
I don't, huh?
My attention is focused on the council right now. I will need you soon enough. I need more time.
Oh, damn.
My attention is focused on the council.
Oh. So. All right, hang on a second. I get it. Let me save. Hold on. I got you. I'm just going to save right here. And then I'm going to wait 24 hours and see if you still need more time. What?
How are you today?
Hi.
My attention is focused on the council.
Oh, okay.
How do you do?
All right. I get it. I'm going to have to do something else.
Greetings, Warlock.
You liked the mild
Pleasure to
racism?
see you.
Not always that mild sometimes. All right. Well, let's go get some. All right. We have to go get some souls anyway. So let's go get some souls and restock a little bit. And then once that's done, we can then go and see if we can get enough money that we can do some more with Frostcrag Spire. Still don't know whether to do this thing with Paranoia. Oh, there's also this. Let me try getting the Tears of the Savior thing, because that's in the Market District anyway, just while I'm here. Oh, I always do that. The souls of the skeleton pirate. No, wait, though. Like, would I ever...
Is it true?
Would I find... I mean, would I find... I assume I would have run into that at some point, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I just wandering around eventually find my way into... Whoops. Is it 6? Yeah. All right, let's go to the Market District and take care of that while we're here. Oh, really? Okay. Sure. I think let me take care of this, but then maybe I'll again kill two birds with one stone. Hello.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition.
Sup?
Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Can I offer to sell you some gray shade? Okay.
What can I interest you in?
Nightfall. Okay, I should read it to find out more about Garridan's Tears.
Thank you. Come again. This is the only bookstore in the city. There's also Renoir's books in Coral, Machna's in Cheydinhall, and Southern Books in Leowin.
And Barnes & Noble in Solitude. Okay.
If you want luxury, good day.
Good day. All right. Nightfall. Nightfall. Is it all well? Okay. Oh. Nightfall tells the tale of Garridan and the quest for the Everflow Ewer at a place known as Frostfire Glade. It is supposedly located in the mountains near Bruma. Using some of the references in the story, I was able to pinpoint it on my map. Book also mentions needing special refined frost salts to get into the glade. I should speak to Julian Fannis about this. Okay. All right. Let's touch Julian Fannis.
It's you. Hi.
There were lights spotted at some...
It's you. Hi. Be seeing you.
Hi.
I understand. Anything else I can help with?
Yes. This one?
Good luck with your field.
Okay. Refined frost salts.
Yes, I have them for sale. If you'd like to buy some, feel free. They're top quality. I refine them myself.
How much we talking?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Jeez. Those are not cheap. All right, Frostfire Glade. Can I sell you some things though? I don't think I need that many.
That's just not reasonable.
What? Wow. You have no money after I just... What did you do with the money I just gave you? Wait a minute. I just gave her 374 gold. Why does she have 15 gold?
A fine transaction.
What the hell was that?
I can't make that deal. Thank you for your business.
Did you
If you come across any
Did you
unused
throw it
anything else,
behind you?
Sorry, that's all I... Not only... If you come across any unusual ingredients in your travels, be sure...
Unbelievable, man. I sell her stuff and then I'm like, hey, I'd like to buy, you know, I buy some stuff. I like to sell some stuff. It's like, oh, I don't have the money. She has a credit limit with the bank. I guess. All right. So we're going to go here. And we're going to travel. We're going to slow travel up there. Since we have not been to that place yet. My horse at? Hey, where's my horse at? Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. All right, let's go to the stables. Maybe I missed something. Can't pull much for a debit card. It hasn't cleared yet. Yeah. There we are. Okay, now. All right, let me save it. Okay, here we go. Time to go to Frostfire. Yeah, man, you can do it. Near Anvil, a place called Dunbarrow Cove. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, I will check that out after I get done with this Frostfire thing. Okay, gonna get off. Aha, okay. Soul trap. Okay. Where's my soul trap at? Soul provider. Whoops. There we go. Lovely. Yeah. Oh shoot. I want that. Wait. Where's my soulful guide? Why am I here again? Tears of the Savior. Capture the soul. I'm a soul man. I am soul. There we go. Capturing a rat soul. Okay, that's a problem. Oh. Thank you, Frost Atronak. Oh, right. My apparel was broken. I gotta fix that. Good job, Frosty. Yeah. Frosty doing some work. Okay. Armoring increasing. That's what I love to see. Also, do I have any, let me, I should have some soul gems now. I wish that there were a way to organize this by, like, if the soul gem is being used. I mean, I bet I could just probably mod that in. I'm sure that someone has that. Okay. Let's see. And then you have to go all the way back to it, and you're like, why? Okay. Righto. Alright. Arrived at the entrance to Frostfire Glade. Like the book describes, the refined frost salts are in my hand. All I must do is open the seal by touching it. Alright, I have. I've entered Frostfire Glade. The entire area seems filled with a swirling, freezing mist. The extreme cold in this place is unbearable without magical protection. The glade is true to its namesake. The frost burns as if it was fire. I should now carefully begin searching it for Garridan's tears. Whoa. Well, Frosty should be fine. Why isn't Frosty here? Come on, man. Frosty should be, like, right at home. Wait, is my soulful guide not doing that anymore? Is there a way to see how much, oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I got plenty. That's fine. Wait an hour. Cannot wait while enemies are nearby. I bet that's not actually Frosty, is it? All right. See, he'd be home. That's, I know. I knew immediately it wasn't. You show up? You didn't show up. Man. I guess that's why. Yeah. Oh, well. I would think he could just touch it himself. Isn't he the refined frost salt? Like, you know, he's basically refined guy. I would think. Wait, I just passed one. What? I did? Oh, was I not even... I wasn't actually looking. Now I will start looking. What? They're all near the cold bits. It's not highlighting, though. It's not... Where? You were just standing on it? I was? Was I? Where? Okay, so I came from here. And then I walked over. Thank you, Tom Tom. It's just teardrop shaped. Okay, I'll check that out. Thanks, Tom, for the 60 months. 5 years of support, Tom Tom. 5 years. Congratulations. Happy fifth birthday of support. Anniversary of support. Thank you, seriously, Tom Tom. I really appreciate it. In the center of Frostfire Glade, I've discovered an astonishing sight. Garrett himself locked in an eternal frozen struggle with a huge frost Atronak. It appears that Garrett had dropped his weapon and was using the ewer to protect himself. The Atronak smashed the ewer, which must have reacted with the magical waters and froze everything solid. A sad end for such a noble knight. Wow, that's wild. Okay. It's teardrop shaped. All right, I'm looking, Tom Tom and everybody, for some of Garridan's tears, which are plants that I can find here. I just don't know what they look like. They're supposedly teardrop shaped according... Oh, that one. Now I found one. Okay, okay. Now I know what it looks like. Oh, okay. Wow, that's good, Tom Tom. That would have been a real... If you had to actually, like, leave or something, and that would have been really sad. So I'm glad that it worked out. Okay, I'm looking for more of those teardrops. They're all gone now, like tears in the ice. Aha! Okay. Uh-huh. Lonely teardrop. It's probably not up here, right? It's probably going to be down in the frost and the ice. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, well, I can understand that. Although, having been watching a lot of Person of Interest lately, There's probably like an extra degree of paranoia. Another one of these tiers. That's interesting though. Yeah, you just don't want to like mess around with that. You're just like, yep, that's Well, I wonder what the I never did this quest in the original, and I wonder what it must have been like with the like limited graphics of the original trying to find these tiers. And they do not highlight until you get close, so it's mostly just looking by shape. They're not very big either, so there can't be a lot of others. I've already found 3. Presumably there's like one more. Maybe 2 more. And I assume they've got to be down here. They're mostly close to this center rock area. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Ah. Jeez, it's like the 4th one. Oh, there's 5 total? Okay. Well, I think I only need one more then. What if his body is sitting on one? Whoops. Darn it. Stop doing that. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. No. There might be one up on the rock in the center. Boy, I hope so, because... Oh, nice. Thank you, Jeff. Absolutely. That was the 5th one. I can now return to Sidrasa and Lewin for my hard-earned reward and perhaps a warm fire. Nice. There's the Atronak. Where's the knight, though? I can... Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's very cool. Wow. That's super cool. All right. Well, am I out in the world so that I could theoretically... I bet it won't let me. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, that's fine. Very cool. What was that about, Frosty? Frosty's like, hey, don't ever leave me like that again. What did you find in there? None of my people, right? No, none of your people. Because it said Frostfire, and no, it was totally not at all your people. It was a whole different situation. Because, I mean, that's a lot of snowy creatures and that. Yeah, listen, you know. I understand, but you got nothing to worry about. I got you, bro. Nice. Not as nice as my tower look, but still. Okay. Right. So, let me go back and turn that quest in. And then let me try to find those pirate things that you were talking about, Jeff. All right, let's see. Okay. Here for pirates. Since I didn't even know that existed as a thing in this game until you brought it up. Looking forward to the pirates.
How goes it?
Pretty well. Hoot! Hoot! That's right, my athletics increased.
You look like you've seen some travel.
I have. Garrett's
You
tears.
found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
Perhaps it is. 1,200 gold? Let's go! Oh my goodness.
Pride of my collection.
Let's go! Now we can make...
Tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Thanks to you,
Greetings,
Sidrasa.
Warlock.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, let's go. We're going to freaking we're gonna trick out Frostcrag a little more now, because I have got 1,795, and I'm pretty sure I don't need that much. So that's way more than I was expecting. That's awesome. Okay, so we are going to let's save here. Right. Okay, now where are we? We're in Leowin. Leowin. I know your face. Okay. Let's see. Let me do this thing with it. Who's the person? I think it's the what can I do with the money to retire? That's true. I did spend 50 on a book. But even if you know, like, so I still made like almost 800 gold on that. Okay, who's the person that I need to talk to get stuff? Was it Mystic Archives? Who is it that has the stuff? I think it was somewhere in here. Who has the Frostcrag stuff? I think it's Mystic. I think it's the Mystic Emporium. Oh, and of course I got there in the nighttime, so right. Never heard of a 24-hour rest stop? Yeah. I remember when I got closer, I'm like, oh yeah. That's where. Okay. Alrighty, Mystic Emporium.
Yes?
Oh, you're not it. Goodbye.
Take care.
You.
What? Good day.
Hello. How much for...
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Alchemy and bedroom area. Oh, wait, those are my items. I already did that. Right. Library area or vault area. Okay. Is she... Oh, and actually, now that I think of it, too,
Farewell.
I forgot to do something, which is...
I hope I can help.
Now let's talk.
Let's do business.
keep
Farewell.
forgetting to do something. Which is... I got the robe of glib tongues, too. All right.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Right. Now we can do the thing.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
So now that cost is 1,300. Let's see if we can drop that down. Okay. All right. What is the suggestion, chat, between... Ooh, we can get some other stuff, too. Grand Soul Gem, Greater Soul Gem. Love it. All right. Between the library and the vault. We thinking oh, the Mage Tallow candles. Yes. You're right. Yep, you're right. Well, okay. Let me see. Is there something I can sell? I guess I can sell Nightfall now, right? The Mage Tallow candles are used to... Tom, have you seen my new house in this game, Frostcrag? Because the Mage Tallow candles are used to power up the stuff there. She buys lots, and yeah. All right. How about Lightning Bolt? $25.53. I think I can get up there. I think I get to that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
See if I can get your numbers up a little higher.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I love it. Let's do a little more.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Wow. Vampire dust is...
pay.
Woo! You're not joking around with that. Dang. Okay, I don't need... Oh, I also don't need the refined frost salts. Is that true? I don't. Really? Jeff, is that true? Oh, I got you. No problem, Tom. Okay, we almost got it. Still one more of these. Okay. Here we go.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Woo, that is expensive.
Pleasure to serve you.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. Now, once I've done that, okay, now I can switch back into my stuff. Once I've done that, can I then, like, is it automatically equipped? Yeah. Well, but the candles are what power my altar. Oh my gosh, that's the thing. So I did make some spells and I did have fun with that, but I feel like I've done what I needed to do with that now, to be totally honest.
Pontus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books.
That's living the
I
life.
don't keep up with Mages Guild affairs anymore.
So I'm thinking maybe enchanting, yeah. Anything about Daedra Shrines?
I can think of 3. The Hircine Shrine is south of town, northeast of Breville, between the Upper Niven and the Green Road. The Mafala Shrine is northeast of the junction of the Red Ring Road and the Silver Road. I've heard there's a Vermina Shrine at the headwaters of the Reed River, though I've never been there myself.
See, he retired.
I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless, and proud of it.
Okay.
I see no reason to talk to you.
Damn.
Say what you're going to say.
Professor Emeritus. I still don't know how to do this thing.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You can't scare me. That's amazing. Don't talk such rot. Yeah, I get it. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. You're wasting your breath. Don't talk such rot. What a waste of time.
I don't think that worked out.
Leave me alone.
Take care. Good day.
That went well.
Hi.
It's you. Hi.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
Hail!
It's how they
Go on. Make it quick.
Okay, so let me see. Minimize the red and copper.
Don't talk such rot. Such adventures. How I envy you. That's pretty good. Oh, please.
That's not terrible.
I'm with you completely.
All right, that's better. I still think the whole persuading thing is still weird to me, but whatever. Okay. Right. So I've done that.
Morning.
So now I go to Frostcrag.
Almost anything.
All right, here we go. Frostcrag time. We're going to power up the enchanting thing, see if we can enchant, and then I have to go deal with these pirates, which I am reliably told are pretty awesome.
Thorinir is quite a
All right, Frostcrag time. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. It just, yeah. Okay, so here you go, Tom. Frostcrag, and that this guy right here, my Frost Atronach, Frosty, came from Frostcrag. So there, first of all, there it is. Feast your eyes on the outside of this bad boy. All right. All right. Now we go in here. Okay. So here is my place. I've got access to my living area. I got access to my vault. Oh. And I could make any kind of Atronach, actually, if I have the salts for it. Right there, I can make an Atronach altar. But in this case, I'm going to go to shoot, not the vault. I'm going to go to my living area. Oh, that's right. My bad. First of all, I have my own alchemy garden right here. Okay. But the cool thing, I can travel to any of the mage guilds here. And to me, the best part, I give to you all of Cyrodiil. That's the Imperial City. Check that out. Very, very Saruman in the, in Isengard. Oh, the rose roxera. Isn't it? Like, just badass. I still need better robes and stuff, but I'll get there. Okay. All right, no more foodling around. And Caracas, yeah, exactly. Caradros. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. I don't know why this stuff is messed up here, but... Okay. Right, okay, so let me go back to the main lobby here. Okay. Oh, and also storage chest for all of my extra stuff, which is very useful. Yeah, Caradros is what you're thinking of. Okay. Right. So next to the altar is where... Right. Okay. So I can either power up spellmaking or the enchanting one. I'm going to activate this one for now. So now... But the thing is, the only thing I have right now is wrist irons. So actually, I'm curious. I could fortify an attribute. I could shield myself. Shield on self 8%. Then I have to wear those wrist irons again. Yeah, exactly. I gotta get some rings or pendants. See, I enchanted, but not here, Soul Provider and Soulful Guide, so I could get Soul Trap stuff. And I got Chill Run and Debaser. Alright, so I have one more Mage Tallow box of candles to get, and then I have to upgrade the library and the vault. So I have to do those things. But right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go talk about some pirates. So yes, I'm a big fan of this tower. Big fan. And this guy basically was just like, you who have come up here, like, you know, I found his journal, and he's like, I will save this for you, because I'm like, wow, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Okay, so that takes care of this. Purchase everything. Yeah, and I'm still in the middle of that quest, because I'm dealing with that as we speak. Okay. Now, all right, so you say, you say it's an Anvil? Or not Anvil, near the Anvil River? Dunharrow Cove, okay. Here's Anvil. Dunbarrow Cove. I've actually, I ran across it. I ran across Dunbarrow Cove, but I never went in here. All right, now, Jeff tells me. Okay, that's the cave. That there are pirates there. And that I can get my own pirates. So I was like, all right. Okay. Also, I also need souls. Okay. Smuggler's Cave. All right. Here we are. We're inside a Smuggler's Cave. And Soulful Guide. Pewter pot. That's what I like in my... Oh, nice. Randomly a Nern root. Okay. A steel cutlass. Okay. I followed the rumors given to me by chat and found Dunbarrow Cove and the remains of the Black Flag. However, the caverns are overrun by the skeletons of the pirates who perished here. I'll have to put them all to rest before I can begin to refit the cove. Oh, this is the one that you said you ended up getting, right? This was the thieves thing. I remember. Frosty. Did I capture a soul? I should have. Does come with a fence and a security training base. I guess you could make this into a base. Yay, I captured a soul. Okay. See, I don't mind capturing these souls because... No, Frosty. Oh no, Frosty died? Oh, this is a problem. This is not what I was expecting. Yeah. I honestly was not even paying attention. I'm going to have to rebuild him. Ooh. Superb steel cutlass. I'm going to have to rebuild him. I have the technology. The only problem is because they don't go down immediately. It means that they are... oh, man. All right, I'll have to make him again when I get back there. When I get back to Frostcrag. Oh, no. Sure, those are delicious. No, not right now. What? Where? Who saw me? Why is there combat music? What's going on? Oh, hi. Oh, I need to, oops, shoot. Didn't capture a soul, darn it. Okay, I need to remember to hit them first. And then do my thing with this. First of all, though... Okay. Armoring continues to go up. Yeah, common ones at first, not bad. I agree. But I needed to do... So I need to hit him with this. Okay. Now they should be close enough to death that I can take them out with Soul Provider. There we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. They're really more guidelines. Okay. Of course, I'm using up the fire thing so I can get the stuff to recharge the fire thing, which is not exactly what you want. Yeah. Flame staff, and then nail them with the soul capture. Is that? Thought so. I'll take those golden nuggets. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll just sleep on a haunted ship. What could go wrong? Okay. Yes, the Varla stone, and I do actually have, now that you mention it, I do have a Varla stone, I think. I think I still have one left, unless I used both of them. I do have one. I could use it. God, they're so freaking hard to find. I mean, I've only found 2 in 30 hours of playing, but I thought maybe I could, like, talk someone down as well, or whatever. Okay. And get them to, like, you know, give me more stuff. Oh, so this is like... So you get this ship is what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, man. And that's where I got it, was from an Iliad ruin. The fact that it recharges everything is pretty dope. Pretty dope. I see. Don't worry, Frosty. Get you back soon. Hi. And now... Soulful Guide. Yeah, I captured a soul. I've destroyed the last of the undead pirates and claimed Dunbarrow Cove as my own. The cavern and the hulk of the Black Flag are in terrible condition after hundreds of years underground. I should speak with Dahlia Rackham of the Clarabella. She'll be able to assist me in hiring a crew to turn Dunbarrow Cove into a suitable base of operations. That's pretty cool. Oh, well, obviously... Obviously, we have to, we gotta do the thing. Gotta read these. That was the captain. I'm all good. I knew it was an issue. 382.6. All right, hold on a second. Gotta get my pirate voice. 382.86 or thereabouts. I'm finding it unlikely that anyone will be finding that. Oh my God, there's someone raiding. Hold on a moment. The kids is asleep. Is raiding with 13 people. Dragon Magpie, the kids are asleep intensely, Eric. It's a perfect time for a raid because I'm about to read me a journal. You see, what I've done is I've cleaned out this cave of pirates and I've captured some souls. Golden Drake, what's up? We're boarding ye ship. All right, I'm not going to repulse ye boarders because I've got ye book and I'm reading this journal of this pirate. I appreciate the raid. That's that kind of scurvy work that I appreciate from Intensely Eric and, of course, the incredible and awesome Kids Are Asleep. So welcome to the Black Flag, where I've been led by some of me jolly hearties here in chat who've told me where to go and capture some souls from some skeletons. Of course, I really don't want to leave behind my favorite place, Frostcrag, but while I'm a pirate, that's what I'm about. I rate this pirate rate I rate. Avast, surrender ye boat. No, I will do no such thing, but I will be thankful. And you should all be following The Kids Are Asleep, because they do be playing some tremendous games. Games of chance, and of course, storytelling. So you should be getting all their thing. Also, hello, Shadowed Mage. All right. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. And, what were ye playing today? What exactly were ye playing before you came and raided me? What might it be? You couldn't find me own booty with both hands on a map, I see. Ah, ME3, yes. A good place for pirates, actually. You got to be getting towards the end. Oh, I like Leviathan. What a perfect play. That's actually a perfect DLC to be raiding off of that Leviathan. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Boots are suede and buttons brass. Give your gold, but not your butt. I know that very well. All right. That's awesome. 3-286 or thereabouts. I'm finding it unlikely that anyone will be finding this journal, but if they do, know that here be written the last words of the great Captain Torridon ap Dougal, scourge of the Abyssinian Sea, terror of the Gold Coast, cutthroat to Hunting Bay, and Lord Captain of the Red Sabre, the finest band of buccaneers and pirates e'er to sail Tamriel. I ain't a man with much use for words. I ain't never been to no academies, and I ain't never wrote no books. Words ain't never earned me no gold, so they's worthless to me. That's why ye have quartermasters and first mates. But I'm going to be setting my last thoughts down here on paper. Thank you for coming by. Enjoy your rest there, Magpie. I'm going to be setting my last thoughts down here on paper because I ain't got much time left here, and it's every old man's right to have his words heard. Now, me business was fighting, sailing, and looting. I became a leader of sailing men, the most feared in history, or so they tells me. Now, before ye be getting ahead of yourself, let me be warning ye that me tale does not end well, as I'm sure ye can see from wherever ye found me rotten bones in this God's cursed cavern. I was born in a little town on the north coast of Skyrim called Dunbarrow. Me mother was a wench and me father was a right bastard. The only thing that either of mare did for me was doing me the favour of selling me off to a sea captain when I were 9. Well, that captain, he taught me. It's interesting because my son is going to be turning 9 tomorrow. It's his birthday in about 27 minutes. That captain, he taught me everything I'd ever need to know about sailing and a few things about the rest, too. You see, he were a smuggler, and he taught me all about smuggling and avoiding the Imperial Navy as he run the skooma route from Daggerfall to Vivek. Ah, shame he were caught and hung. He were as close to a daddy as this old pirate ever knew. Closer than that bastard what sold me off there were, that's for sure. Oh, sorry. After the cap were hung, I got around Hammerfell a lot. Fell in with a few crews here and there, and after a time got myself hired on as midshipman on Captain Calidus's rig. Of course, Calidus was a drunkard, and the damn fool ran his own ship aground in Anvil before we got any real pirating done. So embarrassed were he that he drank himself to death in one of the piss-hole taverns in this flat little seawater town. So there I were in a backwater port when the war against the usurper broke out. I were out on hire with a rickety tub and her worthless rot of a cap'n when the Imperial Navy stole every private ship in port to go and fight their war. We was coming back into dock when we heard about it. Now, only a fool doesn't bite when he smells blood in the water, and that cap'n of ours was going to hand his rudder over to the Navy. The rest of us, well, we didn't so much like that. So we cut his throat and tossed his worthless carcass to the depths for Hermias Mora to feast on. That's what should happen to all pirates. You know, anyone who trains like Gen AI or any of that kind of crap. Those people should be bound for Davy Jones' locker, if you know what I'm saying. Well, the rest of us put keel to this mud hole and broke for the nearest cove to lay low for a while. Now, the thing that I learned about war is that it's profitable for just about everyone, except for the poor bastards that actually have to go and fight it. While the Navy were busy putting down the revolution, they were too busy to worry about a bunch of pirates running up and down the Gold Coast. And even better for us, the Navy was needing a stream of supplies up in High Rock to fight, and didn't have the ships to escort them. In case you don't be knowing, cargo vessels without escort is a pirate's best friend. In just a couple of years, I had every buccaneer from here to Valenwood flying under me flag. We had dozens of ships and crew, and more men joined on every day. Soldiers and sailors, cast-offs from the war, members of the kids are asleep. You know the deal. Escaped prisoners. Well, they were the best cutthroats and sons of whores that a pirate captain could ever wish for. Oh, it brings a tear to me eye to think of them all. But even better than the men were the ships. Captured Navy cutters, refitted privateer galleons. I even had a few of them Bosmer ships with the funny living sails in my fleet. The finest ship, though, I saved for myself, the Black Flag. Ye'll find her rotten hull around here. She don't look like much now, but I can tell ye that in her day there weren't no vessel she couldn't outrun. All these men in ships we called ourselves the Red Saber. The merchant ships called us Death on the Seas. Well, we got to be so feared that most crews just abandoned ship when they seen our flag on the horizon. With no navy to stop us, Captain Torrid and Apdougal and the Red Saber was known all over the east. Now, I ain't one to brag, but the Empire had a bounty on me of 40,000 coins. That's something to be proud of. Of course, the poor bastards couldn't never collect on it. Anvil being the wretched den that it is, and most sailors there worked for me anyhow, a legion couldn't never get no one to give me up. I wish those days could have lasted forever. Those were the best days of my life. Back in the summer of '69. Oh, yeah. I got myself this six-string. It was the job to do it. You know how it is, friend. Ain't nothing good can ever last. I ain't got much time left. Sure, we had plenty of food down here. It lasted for years, but all this time in the wet and the dark, I got something nasty growing in me. What a terrible way to die. Not on the end of an enemy's cutlass, but because of some damn sickness. No seafaring man should die like this. I want to die on the end of an enemy's cutlass. You know, a sword that cuts less. Not a cutlass, which is how you actually spell it. Anyway, at least I can still hear the water. But I was telling the story of how I got mine, weren't I? I cursed the day that the Cameron usurper died and that war ended, because it was that day that Commodore Faisal Umbernox turned his attention to the Red Saber. A couple of months after that war, that fat, pompous bastard decided to come down here to Anvil and take up port in my town, looking to break up the Red Saber. Well, the Emperor gave him whatever he asked for to campaign against us, despite the coffers being empty from the war in High Rock. I think you be right, Shadowed Mage. That's the kind of thing I would expect from someone who dungeon masters Waterdeep and a dragon crew. Well, when Umbernox couldn't get what he needed from my men in Anvil, he set out looking all over the Abyssinian Sea for the Black Flag. I think you be having the right of it intensely, Eric. Probably true. There are hundreds of islands in the Abyssinian, and he landed a crew on each one. He rooted out my men when he could find them, hung those who weren't willing to go peacefully, and jailed those who laid down arms. No matter how, for many ships and men it cost him, he kept coming with more and more. We couldn't never get ahead of him, and we couldn't never mount a counterattack. It took him 4 years and a hell of a lot of ships, but that sea rat finally tracked me down. That were me own fault, anyway. If I never made the mistake I made, he'd have died before he found me. But a man has to stand up for his mistakes, no matter if it cost him. And besides, it ain't like I'll be fooling ye, since you're likely staring at me bones as you're reading this. Umbernox had his main force out of port following a lead that I planted. I set sail back to Anvil, hoping to catch him off guard, capture the boats he left behind, and fight him with his own ships in Anvil Bay. Ha! Can you imagine the look on his pig's face if it had worked? I thought I'd finally get the Orson to show his face in a proper fight. I should have known, but he had men waiting there for me. We fought like hell, but we were trapped in the bay. The Navy men set the town on fire to keep us from fleeing on the land, although I'm sure that the fine citizens of Cyrodiil didn't weep for the torching of a town of thieves. The main force of Imperial dogs held us until Umbernox showed up in his flagship. Umbernox fought me to the last ship, and in the end the bay was filled with sunken and burning boats. If I weren't fighting for me life, I'd have probably thought it were beautiful. So the Black Flag and Umbernox's rickety tub were the only ones that were still floating and fighting when dawn come. So I did what any pirate with sense would do. I tried to run. Now understand, I'm a right bastard in me own way. I'm a pirate, a murderer, a thief, and I certainly ain't never believed in a fair fight. But there's a line in an unspoken code between sailing men, and Umbernox went too far. He had mages on his ship. Mages ain't never been allowed on my boats. They're no good, bad luck, and I don't trust them. Turns out I was right. This is the part where I'm just gonna assume that the person reading this isn't wearing a robe and a staff. Ye don't be a mage, eh? I cut across the south side of the bay along the huge cliff wall that used to be there. I had me helmsman stay as close as he could to the cursed cliff. I could hear those mages from the deck of Umbernox's ship yelling some nonsense into the wind. A few rocks fell onto my deck, a few more, and then the whole bloody cliff came crashing down on top of me. Now, don't you worry, I didn't die just then. The cliff collapsed around the ship, making this damned cavern. Better the it just fell on us. But no, it sealed the Black Flag, her crew, and me under tons of rock. We were buggered. How does this end? I seen my own blood more times than I could ever count, but seeing the ragged mess that just come up out of me lungs just now is the only time I ever been afraid of it. I guess I should be getting the last bit of me story. Me and me crew were trapped down here never to see the light again or some rot. We tried digging out. We tried blasting out. We tried calling to the Nines and the Daedric princes for help. Well, nothing worked. Well, some of the men went crazy when we figured out that there was no getting out, but most of us just accepted what fate had dealt us. We made the hulk of the Black Flag into the best home that we could and tried making a life of it down here. We had plenty of stores with us, and since most of the crew were killed in the fight, it was more than enough to go around. I'll tell you, no, that you ain't known suffering till you ate nothing but hard rations for 20-some years. All the pain I ever caused anyone's been paid back to me tenfold, and having to eat the same filth every day for the whole time I've been down here. Then Grim died off. Grim was the first, and one by one the boys had been dropping off. They all got the same sickness I ended up with. Well, we buried him where we could, threw him in the water when we didn't have strength to bury him. Finally, we just made him walk to the far side of the cavern a couple days before the sickness ran its course. I'm the last, and I suppose that makes sense. A great Captain Dougal defeated by Faisal Umbranox and buried alive forever. I wonder what became of Anvil. Probably let it burn and swept the ashes into the sea. Umbranox probably went back to the Imperial City to pat himself on the back and be rewarded with lands and titles, that piece of crap. Like I said way back in the beginning, I don't expect nobody to ever read this, but if by chance someone does find my carcass down here in this pit, do an old seaman a favor. Track down whatever descendants that fat old sack Umbranox may have, and tell him that Torridon ap Dougal says hello. All right. Well, we now know everything he had to say. That be me bones. And that be little candles. All right, very cool. Now we have a full pirate display. Oh, and I got some souls, actually, now that I think of it. So, if I equip some of those... Nice. Greater Soul Gem. Okay. But there's some commons down here. Very nice, very nice. That's what I like to see. And... oh, that was the last one. All right. Well, everything is now re-equipped pretty much, which is what I needed. So, you know what I should probably do, actually, instead of using up my weapons? Okay, that was scary because I didn't mean to do that. My destruction level should be pretty good now. Like, what is my destruction amount? $69. I can cast journeyman level destruction spells. I ought to be able to, like, cast some serious spells now. Skill level is too low. I can do that. Starlight. Magnetism. I can heal major wounds now. Okay. Major. Let's see. I don't remember what I have set for this. Oh, I do have major. Okay. Excellent. All right, so I gotta get some more destruction spells. So when we leave here, we're going to turn in this quest, I guess. But then I need to go back and actually get... Those torches, those are fine. And then I have to go back and I have to see if I can get some better destruction spells. Intensely troll, Rick. I like that there's a steel cutlass leading into that place. So I guess it like finally opened up after many years, I guess is the reason why that happened. Okay. Yes, I like the spelling of there. And yes, you're right about that. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Whoops. Let's go there. Let's at least turn in that quest. And then, like I say, I'm going to the Mages Guild. I want to get another, like, some more destruction spells because probably I should start using that rather than just using my staff that I have to keep recharging. Let me save this normally. Okay. Let's go in here and see what we got. Oh, by the way, chat, not relating specifically to this.
Well met.
Well met to you two. I am very excited because I imagine you all saw the announcement, which is Final Fantasy Tactics is getting a remake. Now, Final Fantasy Tactics is probably maybe my favorite game of all time. It's certainly top 3. And I have been thinking about wanting to stream it at some point, regardless. I will absolutely stream it when it comes out. And it's going to be coming out, I think, September, 30th, I want to say. I'm thinking September 30th. So I should be done with this by then. If all goes well, in fact, let me double check. If all goes well, I am going to... Let me check my games played list. I will be finished definitely with Oblivion Remastered by then. Yes. So this is perfect. So what I want to do is I'm going to be doing Oblivion Remastered and then the Dragonlance Silver Box series. If I can get through those two, I had Avowed and Breath of Fire 4 and Super Mario RPG up next. But what I think I might do instead is this game, Silver Box series, Dragonlance, and then if Final Fantasy Tactics is around, we're going to be playing that next. I think Tactics is as close to a... I do really mean it, yes. Tactics is as close to a perfect game as I've ever played. The music is spectacular. For its time, the sprite animations and everything else were extraordinary. The strategy is on point. The characters are awesome. The story is great. The game mechanics are fun. It's just it almost has no weaknesses as a game to me. Now, I have not played, and I've played it multiple times. I played also the original. I played the War of the Lions, but I've never streamed it. And so getting a chance to actually play it, it's a remaster. Yeah, no, I know. But that's fine, Nonstop. Honestly, even if it's a remaster, I'll take it. I'm just excited to have Final Fantasy Tactics, back in the saddle again with it. So I'm sorry, Tom. Someday. I have not given up on it completely. Someday, and that day will be... I have played other games you have recommended, in fairness to me. Oh, I just realized I walked past a house today that had a bunch of Star Wars, mini books and stuff like that, novels and that and so on. And it said free, and I was on my way to my kids' field day, and I never came back, and I should have. Man. That's frustrating. I totally forgot. I could have gotten a bunch of cool stuff there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well met.
Well met to you, too.
Let's do business.
Whoa. A spy master? What does the spy master do? I don't have money for any of this, by the way. So this is basically like, so we have the fighter castle, which Dragonspear loves. That's the guild, the fighters guild thing. We have Frostcrag, which is great for mages. And this is obviously like the rogue one, I'm guessing. Oh, you saw some videos of X-Wing being remastered. Oh, very cool, Tom. That's awesome. So yeah, does anyone have any idea what the Spy Master does? I mean, I know what Spy Masters did historically, but what does the Spy Master do here? Sorry, I needed to fix 2 things. Nobody knows what a Spy Master does?
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, I'm not.
You too.
Yeah, which I'm not going to do because I want to save my money. Frostcrag is my home, but I think it's cool that we did this. So. This is a quest I didn't even know about until JD Metters set me on it. Okay. Ah, never played it. All right. Well, we've been back to Frostcrag. So now what we're doing is we're going to save it. I want to check my quest here. Yeah, this is cool, but I will eventually, I might do this at some point. I don't know. I'll have more to do with Frostcrag Spire. I could do more pilgrimage stuff. Or I could start Fighters Guild. I'm waiting until the Mages Guild is able to do the next thing. So maybe I'll get Destruction. I'll see if I can do the next Mages Guild quest. Otherwise, I'm going to do some Fighters Guild quest. Because my plan is I want to do the Fighters. So I've almost finished the Mages Guild quest lines. I want to do the Fighters Guild quest line. And then I want to do the Pilgrimage, which is the 9 basically quest line. After that, it's basically main quest and I'm done. Because that'll be enough. Like by the doing all of that will definitely take care of it. So I do not need to do absolutely everything. All right, so we're gonna do the Mages Guild thing once I get back there, but I have to get back there. So that was cool though. Isn't there Anvil in Skyrim? There is, right? I didn't just imagine that. There is Anvil in Skyrim, I think. Where are we? What am I doing? I'm going here. No. I want to go get spells. Anvil's not in Skyrim? What am I thinking of then, Shadowed? Or why am I remembering Anvil so much as a place?
I know how we'd get our news without you.
Looking for luxury.
We could just
There's
listen
no
to
better
you
place to
treat
stay.
everyone.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
It's almost as if he knows my skill level perfectly. Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats. You're kidding, right?
I just came from here. Oh my god, I got turned around.
They say
I
syndicate
need to
of
find
wizards have led a
the
boycott
discount
of
spell
imperial
thing.
goods, the land of the altar.
There we go. I don't know. There's a city that it's maybe I'm thinking of oh god. All right. What was the city? What's the basically the thieves city in Skyrim? That it's all like a town of ill repute. Yes, Riften. I don't know. Maybe I've heard Anvil mentioned a lot. I don't remember why, but
Edgar Votrine.
What do you got, bro?
Let's do business.
I need destruction. That's terrible. I need better destruction
care.
spells than that. Yeah, that'll be Riften. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking... Anvil just seems familiar to me, and I don't know why. I mean, I obviously I played this game many years ago, but it was familiar to me for some other reason than that, I think. Mystic Emporium. Let me try there next. And if not, let me go into the Arcane University.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm buying some spells.
What can I interest you in?
Flame Touch. What else we got for destruction? She seems to have an electric touch. No. Nope. Okay, this is better, but...
What can I interest you in?
Hands of the Atronek. 12,000 gold.
Take care.
All right. Okay. All right. So I guess the university... I need to go back to the Arcane University anyway to see whether or not they're ready for the next part of the quest. So I need to do that regardless. So let's do that. And then we'll start ourselves some Fighters Guild quest stuff.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Oh, actually... Aha!
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time to talk?
I'm listening. Speak.
Do you remember that matter you asked me to look into? I have some new information.
Practice rooms. Think here, maybe? No, this is the enchanting place, actually. Can I buy spells from you? Don't remember.
Farewell.
No, I can't. It's not Chaosium. Need to find another place that I can buy some sort of
I
like
know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
intermediate spells.
Well met. All right.
I need spells.
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I don't have time.
Yes, I don't care. Sorry.
Well, a pleasure to speak with you.
What the frick are you doing here?
If you come across any unusual ingredients in your travels, be sure to remember.
Right, this is not the place. I thought there was a place here that I can buy spells that are pretty decent, destruction-wise. It's not.
How delightful.
There.
Welcome.
It's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
Yes?
Maybe Mystic Archives?
Well met.
Well met.
Well met. Can I buy spells?
Have a look
from
at
you?
my wares.
Yeah,
I'll
here we
suit you.
go. Jesus, expensive too. Damn, man. Beast of Burden. Wow. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Flame Tempest. Immolating Blast. Jeez. 200 and... Wow. But we need more Magicka. Hey, what's up, Darth Sisu? Alright, so this is the guy to go to, though. Heal Legendary Wounds. Even if I were to haggle, I don't have enough. I need more Magicka. All right.
What? There's a city out there? You don't say.
Okay.
Take care.
Welcome.
Well met. What can I interest you in?
What do you got? Some Spider Daedra Aegis. 50%, 60 seconds. That's good. How much magicka do I have? That's not what I meant to do. How much magicka do I have? I have... $179. All right, so the next time then, we're definitely getting... The thing we're leveling is magicka for sure. Beast of Burden, it's basically a feather spell. All the feather spells do the same thing, but they get more and more powerful as you move up in levels. So there's one that's called, I think, just Lighten Burden, and then there's this one, Beast of Burden. And all it does is basically give you way more carrying capacity. That used to be a bigger problem for me until I went more sort of full mage, or at least closer to full mage. And so now my weight limit here, I did boost strength a couple times. But now I'm in sort of a much better space than I was, where I was constantly having to deal with that. So basically that's what that is. It lightens your load.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Greetings.
Good news from...
Okay. All right, so now we're going to go find out if the guy is... Oh. The guy is ready for me to talk to him. All right. I suppose you're wondering why I've called you all here today. There comes a time in every Khajiit's life when he will stand in front of a blank music stand and pretend to be giving a sermon. I suppose you've wondered why here I stand. The truth is, I'm waiting for your mage leader to give me the time of day, and specifically to give me a quest. I wish to complete your mage's guild so that I can do other guilds, and then eventually at some point, being super OP, come back to my main quest work. Thank you for joining us, friend. Now, Bob, Lob, and Rob, it's wonderful to see you all here. Sometimes I think about the leaves of this tree, and sometimes I don't. All right, goodbye. It's true. It's true. It's not a terrible idea, Tom. Oh, no. Okay. Here's hoping that the guy is ready. If not, we're going to do a Fighters Guild quest, but...
How are you today?
Are you ready to talk to me, bro?
How delightful. Well,
The council is in complete disarray at the news of Manimako's presence in Cyrodiil.
I don't blame them.
The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason for this sudden attack and stop
She's like-
Manimako before he destroys us all.
Okay.
I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention. Are you capable of going on my behalf?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I can go now.
Good. Please go to Bruma.
Ah, Bruma.
I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything.
Now, wait a minute, Shadowed. Are you saying is Bruma that's used here? They didn't use Tren for this Bruma in this game, did they? Because I played Beyond Skyrim.
Make sure she's all right, will you? It's not like her to avoid contact with the university for so long. The Elder Council and the bureaucracy... Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
All right, time to speak to Jean. His gene is not mine. In the version of Broom and Beyond Skyrim. Yeah. Yep, I played that. And there was a bunch of Tren voices, actually.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
Oh, are we?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
You have any spells? No, you don't.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good day. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
See, I need 198 magic, and I don't have enough yet, but I'm in a much better space than I did before. Skill is too low. Why? What? The frick do you need for...
You too.
Wow, okay. My character is at 69 destruction. So I need to get to 75 expert to do that. Interesting. All right. Oh, I keep doing that. Destruction 75 or maybe even 100. Yeah. That's fine. And I don't think I get any destruction points from using my staff, right? So that's another reason that I want to get enough magicka that I can cast that other one and then just be using that on people. And switch to my staff when I have to. Did something of mine break? My sniper gauntlets. These have broken a lot, feels like. Okay. Right. Okay, let's save it. All right, let's go to the Bruma Mage Guild. Okay. Okay, cool.
Good evening.
Oh my God. Indiana, the Pacers beat the Thunder in OKC. Halliburton hits the game winner as the Pacers stun Thunder. And Tyrese Halliburton buried the game winner with 0.3 seconds left. Okay, for those of you who don't follow basketball, that won't matter. But Halliburton, like the Pacers have had an incredible run. And they're a fun team to watch. And both OKC and Indiana are going for their first ever championship in the history of being in the NBA. So that's cool. I like the way the Pacers play, actually. Sorry, I know that won't be relevant to many of you, but this is reminding me of my favorite city in Skyrim, which was Solitude. I liked Solitude a lot. I went here for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, because I was doing the Mages Guild things. That's why. Is there an issue, Jeff? Oh, here. Oh. I've arrived at the Bruma Mages Guild. It appears to have been attacked. I should look for his fibers. Whoa!
Look out! Watch out.
I found Selenia Arania. She's dead. I should look for other survivors. Okay. Okay, we're getting some magic going here, folks. Man, this place is a disaster. Found Valinera was killed. I should look for other survivors. Uh-oh, uh-oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, I guess I'm not going to be cute about this. Although, well, I want to use destruction, though. God damn it. This staff does so much more damage. I need to get my destruction spell up is the deal. 7. Place is a mess. Oh god, that scared me. Wow, dude. Okay. I think my destruction level went up. Alright, I'm going to heal and then we're going to not mess around with these guys. Whoa, geez, hey, guys. Okay. Man. Not if they're skeleton heroes. And these guys, whoever did this to this place, these guys were part of the mix, so... I leveled up just now. Yep. Alright. Okay, I'm not going to mess around here. Now that I've got that extra thing, I can up my level and up my magicka and get better destruction. For now, I'm going to stick with the Mage's Staff of Fire, I think. Because... yeah. Swear to God, man. Okay. Okay. This is grim sight. I see you. Oh. Okay. Well, if you're just gonna sit there. Ow. Okay. I need to get some more repair hammers at some point, too.
Come out! Come out wherever you are!
Who's that? Oh.
What have we here? A visitor. I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest of honor has already left. You won't be leaving, though. I'll see to that now.
Will you? Ah, I thought you'd be here.
Are they gone?
I thought I saw you.
I just couldn't move. Could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move. Killed them all. Just slaughtered them. I saw his face. I saw the King of Worms.
King of Worms, I will always be.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me. He killed them, one by one. Bolonaro was last, I think. He was trying to run away, but he didn't make it, did he? The King of Worms stood over him right before he died, and he... Well, it looked like he sucked out Bolonaro's soul.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
He said
Jeff.
something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. And he looked right at me and grinned. You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven.
That's the idea.
He might come back if he knows I'm still here. I'm not staying here. I'll go to the Imperial City. Hannibal Traven can protect me. It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
There she was. Okay. Never mind that. Okay. Alright, so now we know what happened. Man. This is a mess. So this dude has decided he's Mad Mardigan, or whatever the hell his name is gonna... Man. Okay. We're gonna go to a sir.
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Okay, could you see the Mages Guild, which is being burned down as we speak? All right. I think there's a Fighters Guild here somewhere. I would like to use that because then I can rest and level up. That's what I would like to do.
Hello there.
Hello there.
There's a charge in the air. Been casting some destruction spells?
That's the idea. Oh, fine. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to go here. How much for me to stay?
Welcome to Bruma Strait. There's a most comfortable...
Ugh, fine.
Excellent. Take care.
It's a waste of 25 gold. I could stay for free at the guild, but I'm not going to stay in the Burning Mages Guild. And... Alright. Okay. Alright, we're going to come out of this and level up, and we are going to improve our Magicka for sure. We ascend to level 12. You can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy. And then suddenly it all makes sense and everything you do turns to gold. Okay. Definitely doing this. I want Magicka increased. Okay. Could do some points on luck. Generate Magicka. Actually, if I'm going to be using more of that, you know what? And then... let's get some more endurance. Okay. So now that I have that done, let's take a look. Destruction's at 70. I'm only 5 away from being able to cast expert level destruction spells. And let's see, also 189 out of 189. Should be enough, I think. Close. I was hoping for a little bit better than that, actually, but... okay. I wonder if I can... I wonder if just casting destruction spells does... does anyone know that? Does casting destruction spells just by on its own have any effect on anything, or do you actually have to hit something with it? Probably have to hit something with it, don't you? Nope. It's here. Because I was wondering if I could, you know, could solve a set of problems. Soul Provider is almost out. So I don't waste that. Can I get a petty one? Oh, it's empty. Empty! All right. All right, let's go back and tell Traven, and then hopefully get some spells while I'm there. Yeah, Traven is the one who had the stuff. So, or not Traven, the other guy, but who's there. All right, we got to go back and tell him what the deal is. More or less. burning it with healing magic. You know, Tom, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
I hope I can help. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
God, man. Still, I don't have enough magicka. Damn it. My skill level is too low. Okay. But it's coming close. See, because the thing is, that's 70 points of damage, which is what the staff does. Or close. The staff is like 80 points. So, I need more magicka. Wait. The cost is 190. Oh, because I only have 189. See? I wonder if I fortify magicka. Maybe if I enchant something to fortify magicka, if that would do anything. I need to get 5, and then I'll be able to do some serious work with this. Yes. It is a tribute to my cat. Hey, Jaskari made it.
Are they gone? I was too afraid. He killed me. Farewell.
All right. Let's go tell Traven the deal. All right, Traven, I got some news.
It's my pleasure.
You have magic spells.
Be seeing you.
Any word from Jean in Bruma?
Yeah.
He was the only one left? This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Manny Marco, the King of Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here, we'll see to it that he's well taken care of. Thank you. You too. Before we continue, you should...
Oh, nice.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, I get to advance in the guild. Time to move up. Moving up the ranks, baby. You got to be pretty close to the top rank.
Hello.
Good day.
Advancement.
Truly, you are an asset to the guild. I reward you with the rank of wizard and teach you a most powerful spell.
Nice. Reached wizard rank in the Mages Guild.
Your tasks now. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Take care.
Wizard's Fury. Added to the player's spell list. That looks promising. Oh. Okay. 13 shock, 13 frost, 3 fire damage. Okay, that's pretty badass, although could be even better, but that's okay. Okay. Instead of doing... which is probably Flash Bolt. All right. Well, we shall see how much that Fury does.
You. Hi.
All right, Traven.
At the worst possible time, the council is in ruins. A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated and that it is time to fight back. Others felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The council has shattered and artifacts have been lost. The Necromancer's amulet and the Bloodworm helm have been taken.
That sounds bad. What is the Bloodworm helm?
A group of mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manny Marco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university.
All right.
I fear Erlav has made himself a target for the Necromancers. It was last seen in the possession of Earl of Jarol. He was taking it to Fort Telemann. I can only assume he is still there.
Fair enough. I'm going to have to
Please,
get that.
return the helm here before any harm comes to it, or those who are using it.
All right. What about the Necromancer's amulet?
Karanya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Ontas. Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear. Alicia Car... Goodbye.
Okay, so... So, 2 quests. The Bloodworn Helm and the Necromancer's Amulet. I think that one probably is the one that's going to be a little faster. Okay. Man, that's... So, destruction, I need 5 more destruction. So I can get up to expert level. And then I also need 189. So close to having enough magicka to work with. Okay. Yeah, the problem is they're studying it outside the Mages Guild, right? And so what that means is that they're putting themselves at tremendous risk if they're just sort of randomly in this fort, where the Necromancers could get it, I would think. This thing belongs in a museum. All right, let's go see if we can find Fort Ontas, okay? Let's go to Broch Camp, where we're probably going to find people right there. I'm guessing. Okay, and... Excuse you. God damn it. I'll take that lockpick, though. Oh. Thanks for the gold. Nice. Take all that. I think if I'm a bandit, and I just come across a place where a bunch of other bandits have been slaughtered, I don't think I'm like, you know what? This is the place that I need to stay. It just feels like he's just casually sitting there, then egg with like flame in one side. But I just think I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'm gonna go make a new camp. You know, a camp just for me. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wait a second. Instead of Chillrend. Okay. Oops. Excuse me. Going to get back a thing which does not belong outside. I'm overthinking the thinking of bandits. What? Listen. Bandits are sensible. Their moral status is problematic, but, you know. Jerk. Yeah, you slide down that hill. You keep on sliding. Wait, is that Chilren again? Damn it. Like, why did it not capture soul?
Who's there? Hello? Who's there? What's that?
I've arrived at Fort Antis. I need to find Karanya and get the Necromancer's amulet from her.
Oh, what's the matter?
No soul gem in my inventory large enough to capture the soul. Oh. Okay. Well, then never mind, then. Oh, I need to go get... I forgot I need to go get my, Don't let me forget that I need to go, reclaim... my Frosty. I need to go fix Frosty. Whoops. Acrobatics increased to 43 as I fell. Should probably get a sure start. Is that the automatic weapon thing? Really need to get those frost salts. Oh, no. What is it? It's, yeah, 5 is probably fine, actually. What? Wait. I think I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, the refillable soul gem. Yeah. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to kill her because then it was like, you know, oh, the killing has been seen. I'm like, by the Dark Brotherhood, which I'm not interested in doing that whole thing. So, wait, what? Really? No. There's got to be a... Yeah, let's do the autosave. Man, I just assumed. I shouldn't have assumed. Hi. My bad.
How are you today? If you're here to help, you'd best go see Karanya. She'll tell you what we need.
All right, sounds good. My bad.
Goody, you'd better talk to Karanya before you do anything else.
Working on it.
Hello. We've been hard at work. Karanya is very determined. You should go talk to her.
Yeah, Karanya. Fort Ontis Understreets, huh?
You'd better talk to Karanya before you do anything else.
People really want me to talk to Karanya. Alright, let's see if I can get this bad boy open. Thank you. Karanya!
Well, well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance.
Let's talk about that.
What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head.
Am I?
I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimarco.
Oh, boy.
When he has the amulet, his power will be increased, and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I promise I'll make this quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Confirmed. What's up, Dizzy? Well, he was like, I think that she may have the wrong impression. I'm like, apparently. Look at that amulet. Oh my god. 14 willpower, 14 intelligence, 130 magicka. I don't love the 25 drain strength, but 25 points. But it's so good. God damn it. Glad we could have this talk. Karena was a traitor to the Mages Guild and intended to deliver the amulet to the King of Worms. I need to get out of Fort Ontis and take the amulet back to the Arcane University. Yeah, I can't lose that much. No wonder it was so good. I was like, man, that thing is awesome. And then, yeah. Turned out not so much. Ooh. This is just from an endurance drain. I'll fix that in a second. There we go. Okay. I can't believe. I wish there was a way to, like, modify it, you know, where I could take it. Exactly, exactly. I wish there's a way I could modify it, Dizzy, where I could just take that off of it. That would be pretty epic if I could do that. All right, well. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I got to turn this quest in. I got to get out of here, turn this quest in, do the frost salts so I can get Frosty back, and then wrap. Any louder? Oh, crap.
Show me what you've got.
Okay. Thanks, I'll take that. I forgot that was what I wanted. Let's see. Another one of those keys. I gotta get that destruction up so I can get a better fire spell so I don't have to waste all of my staff. It's a cool shot. Hey, what's up, Rippin'? Good to see you, man. How you been? I'm dealing with a necromantic traitor. Oh god. I know, seriously, right? The Hotel Penis. I love my staff. I see what you did there. Yeah, the problem is I don't want to use up the staff like with all the like soul gem thing. I'm trying to get stronger spells, and I'm very close to being able to do so. I need a little more magicka. Wizard's Fury isn't bad, but I'm very close to being able to do like way more. Jerk. I think it's funny to see how many of these keys I can get.
Oh, hello. What?
I love watching them ragdoll just freaking poosh, like off the. I'm like, don't have the time to deal with you jerks. I knew when I went down here, and then I was seeing all these guys, I was like, I'm going to have to deal with these guys when I come out of this place. I know that so well. Oh. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I have a key. Multiple keys. Yeah. You always, do you always come out of there with just naked? That...
This ends here.
You're right, it does end. Right there. Yeah. It's a more... Right. This is a summer fort, you know? Oh, Oblivion, never change. What? Just keep picking up their keys. Oh, God. I may have interrupted. I mean, listen. It's what I... Like, I interrupted some necromance problems is what I did. Okay, frost salts. I'm going to need more of those. Repair. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wait. Where am I going? Oh, okay. So I go up, around. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you. Chillrend, I think I name. Oh, no, I may not have named it. Whew. Okay. I have not. I did. Well, there was one that I might have done actually, because I got a thing where I can summon like spell, like, you know, weapons and stuff like that for free. Okay. Time to fast travel and get back to Traven and tell him what happened. And then I need to get frost salts. Man. Of course, I would have had to return the Necromancer's amulet anyway, now that I think of it. So I guess it's okay that I wasn't able to use it, but I want to check something. Oh, okay. I thought it was that I was, like, moving very quickly along the way. Okay. Hello! Hi, dragon. Okay. Alright, Traven. I got your Necromancer's amulet. Oh, alright, right. Let me wait till you actually show up again. Let's wait 6 hours. Yeah, because, oh my god, like, that amulet is epic, except for the freaking strength drain, but...
Hello. Have you recovered either the Bloodworm Helm or the Necromancer's amulet?
Yes, I found the Necromancer's amulet.
Karanya turned on the guild? I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted advisors.
Sure didn't act that way.
The situation grows more dire with each passing day, it seems. I fear where this will end. The amulet is safe, however, and that must be enough for now. Thank you for returning it.
And I'm like, eh.
Have you recovered the Doomstone? It was last... Please. Goodbye.
All right. Okay. Now I need to get the frost salts. Go back and make Frosty, and then we'll wrap up for the night.
Hi there.
Hi. I think... What's her name? Has frost salts, or should. Yeah, yeah, sure.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
Fellow Magister, may I speak with you?
Nope.
See you. Farewell.
Wait, are you...
Good tidings, citizen.
Oh, never mind, you're just an apprentice. That's not it.
Hello there.
Nope, that's not it either.
Greetings to you.
And no, I think it's this. I think that's it. Yep, that's her.
Well met.
I need frost salts.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Oh, she has refined frost salts. Well, shoot. Well, where am I going to get more frost salts then? I thought she would have it for sure. Can I get it from somewhere?
If you come across any unusual ingredients.
Maybe if I get it in the, Yeah, that's true. I could have done that. So maybe... Man.
Hi there.
I've got a moment, but with more.
Do you remember that matter you asked me to look into? I have some new information.
Hey, what's up, Pepper Kitsune? Yeah, let me try in the market district. Well, we just had a necromancer try to turn on the guild, and that was not going to happen. Okay? Not on my watch. Let's go to the market district. Yeah. I also have my, like, home. I haven't upgraded the alchemy area.
Oh,
and I don't really have enough gold to do that either. I have, like, what, 221 gold, so... That's not that near anything. Okay, we're not going to do that now. Frost salts. Mystic Emporium, maybe? Let's try here and see. How are you, Pepper Kitsune?
Yes?
Do you have frost salts?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Goodbye.
That ain't it, Chief. Actually, wait.
Go ahead, please. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Right, it's not good enough.
Take care.
A pleasure to speak with you. Let's do business.
There we go. That's what I need.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
Oh, you're right. I don't expect you to make that deal at all.
Be
For two
seeing you.
reasons. Number one, because I'm not wearing my super pimped out robe. And I also don't expect you to do it because I had not cast a little something I like to call Beguile.
I hope I can help.
Now, shall we try that again?
What can I interest you in?
Well, I'd like some frost salts. Hey, look, see? I knew we could make something work out.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, I will.
Goodbye.
It's going very well. It's going very well. I'm in the end game of the Mages Guild quests, I think. I want to do the Fighters Guild quests, and I want to do the Pilgrimage to the Nine, like basically the one of the nine. And then after that, basically focus on main quest until the end of the game.
Greetings.
And Frostcrag.
My name is Hagar. I don't get out much.
Frostcrag
Too many
is my
books to
new
read.
home, which I'm pretty excited about. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye. They just casually... No, Pep. No, wait a minute. I just gave her some suggestions about how when I'm... Look, does this robe look like something that would be worn by someone who is trying to take advantage of someone? Why is that, Dragon? I look like a seedy merchant. What you trying to say? You trying to say I'm a seedy merchant? Best armor and weapon in the game. Yeah, but remember though, Dragon, I'm playing a mage, so I'm not really playing like fighter type stuff. I have upgraded a little bit. I still have to upgrade the alchemy and the vault, but yeah, it's been a while actually. All right, armored old nag, hang in there. Oh, also, how am I doing on destruction now? Now my destruction is 72. I'm 3 away from being expert level and being able to cast expert level destruction spells, which would be pretty sweet. And start doing the damage that my staff is doing so I don't have to use up my staff. I wish the enchantment was just done differently. I would like to just have an enchanted weapon, or a weapon that uses mana, not one that uses souls that I have to constantly be worrying about recharging. It's my only objection. Right, it's up here. All right, here we go. Bring back Frosty. Yay, Frosty! Welcome back. Frosty's back. Ooh, more gems. Frosty could drop some ice salt. There was an earlier quest, Dizzy, where I went to this thing called Frostfire Glade because I was trying to find these tears from this guy who actually fell fighting an Atronach. It was kind of cool because there was this massive freeze where like a huge Atronach was fighting him, and you can still see them there captured in that frozen in ice. But and I saw down below this like thing that looked just like Frosty, but Frosty couldn't come in because to go into the glade, you need to be holding these frost salts, these special frost salts that I bought. And so I could do that, but he can't do that. So when I walked in, he went down there, and I was almost like, Frosty! I'm like, wait. And so I ended up having to. So I ended up having to deal with that frost Atronach. And when I left, I can imagine Frosty being like, hey, did you meet anyone in there? No. Like any of my people? No, I didn't. You sure? Because I could have sworn there. No. There was nobody. There's nobody in there at all. There's no person in there that I saw. I was going to do something else. Oh, I know what. It was the soul gem thing. I knew one of these could be. Okay. Great. All right, so let us finish as we usually do. So the next time that we start, we're going to be doing the Bloodworm Helm and trying to deal with that next. That will be the next thing that we do. But in the meantime, let's go up here, and then the best view in the game. Yeah, what they don't know won't hurt them. Right, exactly. And so I looked at him, and he looked at me, and then I paused, and I was like, you're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. You never take advice, but someday you'll pay the price. I know. Cold as ice. Yes, hardy har har, dragon. Don't you get any new jokes? Okay. So we're going to put this up here, I think, is where we're going to save. I know that you are cold as ice. He's awesome. I wish I could actually name him in-game, though. And I guess there's no way to do that, right? Because I can interact with him and, like, follow, wait, or dismiss, but... Don't I think so? No, I think the 4 albums that I've done suggest otherwise. I think I'm okay with that. He's so cool looking. Well, I mean, I could mod. Yeah, I mean, I could mod it, but I'm trying to reduce. The only thing I did with modding was to do something to take off the enemy scaling because I hate that. And I think there's one other like minor thing, and that's it. He's so cool. All right. So there we go with this beautiful look at the surrounding countryside. All right, so next time, which is Saturday for this game, Bloodworm Helm. That was fun, though. I'm really enjoying having Frostcrag was pretty cool, I gotta say. I want to see... No, library. There we go. What are we up to? 34.5 hours. Yeah, see, so look, the Wizard Mage Guild, 9% of players have this achievement. So a lot of people have clearly not gone through all of this. Divinorium played this. Join the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Thieves Guild. Everyone join all the guilds. Associate, Apprentice, Journeyman, Evoker, Conjurer, Magician, Warlock, and Wizard. I wonder, like, what you can do to go above Wizard. I guess Archmage would be the only one at that point. But anyway, very cool. Very much enjoyed that game. All right. So, that, however, is going to do it for me. Yeah, exactly. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. Okay. So, that, folks, is going to... Whoops, sorry. Forgot to turn that off. That, folks, is going to do it for me for tonight. This was an awesome stream, but I do have to wrap up because it is late, and I got to get to bed. As I mentioned before I came on, for those of you before you came on, those who stopped in late, I made a pergola today, which is kind of like the traditional version of it is like a garden one where you put it above like flower beds or whatever, and then there's these pillars, and then railings above that you can wind ivy onto. But in this case, I bought one so that we could use it because it is a sun pergola, so it specifically has like a sun canopy to keep it shaded because our back deck umbrella is broken. And so we decided to get something nice that people could sit under and all that. So I spent 6 hours today and 1 hour on Tuesday, but 6 hours today building that freaking thing, assembling it, and it's all together, although I ended up putting the canopy on in reverse because the directions were unclear. So that's frustrating. I have to do that again. But in any case, it'll do the job for now, and it looks really nice, and so I'm glad it's done. But that was a lot. So I'm like, man, it was a lot of work. So I am glad to not have to be dealing with that anymore, other than when I have to reverse the whole thing by taking, oh man, that's going to be so frustrating. But yes. Anyway, but I am going to rise up on out of here, and I hope you folks enjoyed yourself tonight. And if so, there's more where that came from, because we're going to be doing more on Saturday by way of this. We have got Expedition coming up in a couple of weeks. We have Eberron coming up. We have got more Beowulf on Tuesday. Tari and I are going to be doing some more Fighting Fantasy Gamebook illustration streams. Earlier start time for that, because then we're going to be doing in the afternoon. I'll be over on GOGCom's Twitch channel doing Pen and Pixels with Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So that'll be a good time. Also this Friday, so Friday night, later today, we will have the awesome and amazing Community D&D hitting things up with the Shadow Crew as Waterdeep Dragon Heist gets played. So it's going to be awesome. Sounds good. Have a good day at work, Tom. Always a pleasure. So that's the deal with that. But right now, and then I'll be back Saturday, as I say, with more Oblivion. But for right now, I would like to thank everyone who made this an awesome stream today and remind you about ways to support us. Please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. Again, follow me over there. Every new follow is a new record, so please do that. You're still trying to prep maps? Yeah. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel for sure, Shadowed. But anyway, so what was I talking about? Friday, Saturday, yes. So Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is !ArvTweets, assuming that it hasn't been shut down by the federal government, because I don't know if you heard, but the owner of Twitter is in a little bit of a snit with the current occupant of the White House. Is really, shocking, and not at all awful for awesome for the rest of us. Anyway, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be done with that soon anyway, because I am up to 904. Yeah, no kidding, Dizzy. Exactly. Can both lose. I'm hoping both lose. But anyway, I'm hoping when I get up to 1,000 followers on Blue Sky, I am going to officially close down my Twitter account. I'm not going to abandon my name, but I'm just going to lock it at that point. So I'm only 96 away now. I'm up to 904 followers on Blue Sky. When I get up to 1,000, that'll be that for Twitter, because I get much more engagement on Blue Sky anyway now. And Twitter is a cesspool. So, but still, I will leave it up there until I reach that number. !ArvTweets for Twitter, !ArvSky for Blue Sky. Again, website for this, arvanelleron.com. And don't forget to check out my Gen GM show, which is the DMGM tip show that I do with Zach Clay. On the financial side, !Arv Shop, that's the merchandise area. You can get swag for you and cool stuff to support the channel from our various campaigns. !Arv Treon is sitting right there. We are really close to triple digits, folks. I really would love to get back into triple digits. You can get unique stuff there that you can't get by subbing to the channel. You can get by supporting the Patreon. So I hope you'll consider doing that. We're trying to get that back into those triple digits. And then on the subscription front, while we're on that subject, subscribing also is cool because you get those custom sub badges and emotes. And a few of you did that today, so thank you so much for that. And that allows you to also support the channel in another way, and both that and the Patreon allow you to get inspirations to help our tabletop players, which is always a good thing as well. On the publishing front, !To Icarus, that's my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And !Greyshade, that is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, available from Athos Arts at that link. You can get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks at that link as well. And you can get the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade pre-ordered. That is going to be out in August of this year during Gen Con. We're also going to be premiering. We're going to be playing some of it live and hopefully streamed, but definitely in person at Gen Con as well. So get tickets if you've not already yet done so. That's going to be cool. And that is, again, coming out of Gen Con in August. So you can pre-order that game right now, coming from Alligator Alley and designed by our very own Brandon O'Brien. And last but certainly not least, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Very important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in that situation in the future. I want to thank everyone who made this an awesome stream tonight. Thank you so much to my wonderful mods, Dragon Spear, Prince Justin, Shadowed Mage. Looking forward to that community D&D tomorrow, Shadowed. Thank you so much to best mods in the business. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Dragon Spear, Prince Justin, Shadowed Mage, Nonstop, and Echo Alpha X5. And thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Adam Hart Mother, to Dark Foss. Thank you to Dizzy Plays, as always. Thank you to Jagtrist, to Master of Rem. What's up, Master Rem, hanging out there? Thank you to Mrs. Dunsel, of course. Thank you to Pepper Kitsune. Good to see you again, Pepper. Thank you to T-Bank, to Throw7, and, of course, Tim Coolish, who I think was lurking in the background as well. Thank you so much to all, and a special thanks today to The Kids Are Asleep for their raid earlier tonight. That'll do it for me. I'll see you folks Friday night. My son's birthday during the day, so we're going to a dinner, but then I'll be back after that, and we'll be watching some community D&D. And then Saturday is my son's birthday party, but Mini Arv is turning 9 years old on Friday later today, so he's very excited about it, and Hard to believe. His last single digit age. So, but anyway, that's going to do it for me. And I will see you lovely folks back here Friday night for Community D&D, and then Saturday night for more Oblivion Remastered. I did catch you lurking. What's up, Tim? Didn't mean to call you out there. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks, everyone. Much love. And I will see you folks soon for Community D&D and for more Oblivion as we finish up the Mages Guild quest line, because I think we're heading to the end of that soon. That's it for me. Much love, everyone. And as I always say, everyone, please be good to each other. Bye for now.